Okay, so now we're going to move on to the game of Monopoly. Now, I hope you've all played this before, probably around Christmas time. And if your families are anything like mine, it always ends in a huge argument. Now, I can't guarantee that to make you win at Monopoly, but what I can do is give you a strategy to maximise your chances of winning. Now, you may not realise it, but there is actually one of the squares on the Monopoly board that you're more likely to land on than any of the others. Does anyone have any ideas what it is?
Park Lane, maybe?
Okay, so Park Lane is a good one to buy because it's expensive. You still have exactly the same chance of landing on there as any of the other squares, but it's expensive. So if you load it with houses and hotels, you're going to get a lot of money if someone lands on it. Does anyone else have any other thoughts?
Waterworks?
Okay, so Waterworks, you can't actually put any houses and hotels on that, so maybe it's not that great a square to land on. So the answer is, the most landed on square in Monopoly is actually the jail square. So you can either land on jail, just as you're going round and randomly land on it. You can either land on the go to jail square in the opposite corner, which will send you to jail, or you can pick up a chance or a community chest, which will say go to jail, or you can roll 3 doubles in a row. But how's that going to help us? Because you can't buy the jail, and you can't put any houses or hotels on the jail. So Monopoly is a game where you use 2 die. So what we're now going to do is roll the die and see what numbers we get out and see if that's going to help us develop some sort of strategy.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Okay, so 5 and 4, that's 9. Ooh, 2 and 5, that's 7. 5 and 1, that's 6. 4 and 1, 5. Can I have another go? Okay, 5 and 5, that's 10. There you go. 4 and 6, that's 10. Okay, there you go. 5, 3 and 2, 5. So last round now, guys, nearly there. Okay, so 3 and 6 is 9. There you go. 3 and 2 is 5. Okay, so 5 and 3 is 8. And nearly there, last one. Okay, so 5 and 6 is 11. Great, thanks very much, guys.
Okay, so we found that with our 2 die, that 7 is the most likely number that we can get. So why is 7 our most likely number? Why do we see that the most times? Anyone any ideas? Yep?
Is it because it's the most probable because there's more possibilities?
Okay, so you're right. There are none ways of throwing 7. So if we look at this, there are 6 ways of throwing 7. You can either throw a 1 and a 6, a 2 and a 5, a 3 and a 4, a 4 and a 3, a 5 and a 2, and a 6 and a 1. Whereas if you look at 2 and 12, there is only one way that you can either roll 2 or 12. You can either get a 1 and a 1, or a 6 and a 6. So what we want to do is we want to buy whatever property is 7 after the jail square. So let's have a look at what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that's actually community chest. So you can't buy the community chest, so that's not a lot of use. But if you look at our table, you're also quite likely to get 6 and 8. So if you buy the squares that are either side of the community chest and stick to your orange set and load those with houses and hotels, then that's where people are most likely to land. So you're going to get lots and lots of money. So that's how you can maximise your chances of winning at Monopoly.